I know it's been a rivalry for many years, but I don't really know like the tournaments or the games or whatever. But I know like the Jensen Ekult, I guess. that one always hits. That one always hits first. Even when I was in Europe, we would like always watch this kind of games like TSM, TL, C9 kind of games, like the top teams. It was always pretty fun to watch. So now being part of those teams, competing those teams is also pretty fun. Definitely, it was like a different feeling going to play against Fnatic than any other team in EU. Just back and forth, I guess, going with them for many years has made the rivalry something that I will kind of cherish, actually. The games against Fnatic were pretty fun. G2 versus Fnatic was also like me against Rekkles, because we've been like the face of our teams for many years. You knew going into the game was going to be a bloodbath, and the team that is like going to take the other team to the ground is going to win. Maybe that's something we're going to get in NA as well, but it's hard for me to say that right now because I've actually lost against Fnatic in 2018, like twice. So that made the rivalry from myself more intense, and I've beaten them the 2 years before. It definitely makes it very more entertaining when you beat them, and it makes it a bit more sour when you lose. So it's just more fun. Like it's just the nature of the sport, right? Being in a very nice rivalry, it just makes everything more exciting for the players and for the fans. So I like it. I like that there is a rivalry like that in the NA. I'm pretty much ready to smash them every single time. I want to make sure that TSM doesn't like take a series of us while I'm on the roster.
Yeah, Perkz is a funny guy. He has a big mouth. You know, in the past he's been able to also match that, but we'll see. We'll see if he ends up eating those words. Even though we lost our first series, I don't think he was making it too difficult for us, but Sven did a really good job not making us win the series, but I think if he wants to, you know, make that a reality, he needs to play a little bit better. I think Cloud9 as a team and their culture seems to have shifted a lot. Before, they were a much more relaxed environment, much more about kind of having a good time, but it seems like with the removal of Sneaky and kind of bringing in the new roster with Sven, they've become much more of a serious team, much closer to how TSM has always been. He makes the team get really serious and be really focused on winning. That's just how he is. He's a player who grinds a ton, and I think Perkz fits very well in that culture. I know him very well.
Bjerg is not being actually an active player on TSM. I think it's like a new era for TSM. I don't know if it's for better or for worse. We're going to find that out. From a player perspective, I'm a bit sad that I won't get to face him in the Rift, because I thought actually even last year he was still pretty good. He was the best enemy in my opinion, while I think actually Parallel is a very good player on Mages. I think his champion pool is slightly limited, and that's something that's going to be a problem for them in the future. But I also think they're like pretty one-dimensional in what they want to do and how they want to play.
If both teams are strong and both teams are kind of competing for the top, then when C9 TSM plays, it's going to be really exciting. So I'm just hoping that I can make TSM a top contender right now, and I know that Perkz is doing everything that he can to make C9 the same, and hopefully we'll meet them in some high-stakes matches.
Cloud9 has lost in finals many times, actually, if I think about it, to many teams. But they do have 3 trophies anyways, and they won their trophy last year. So I'm definitely looking forward to tripling their trophy case in the next few years.